Singer R. Kelly could face life in prison today when he's sentenced for running a sex cult. He was convicted of racketeering and other charges in connection with recruiting women and children for sex. His attorneys are asking for fewer than 14 years in prison, citing the trauma Kelly experienced as a child. All right, time now for a look at your Wednesday weather.
Shalom, shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
I want to start by giving all glory and honor praises to
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Kakadash.
I'm the brother Amawan. Next to me, I have the brother
Atazawan.
All right, we coming from you from down in Tampa Bay, Florida, from the camp of Providence in Babylon. Once again, double honor to the elders and apostle, great millstone, teaching me well. Peace and blessing to the brothers who pushing this work into sincerity to the scattered abroad. Today's class, while we're in transit, wanted to go into this this known R&B whatever R&B dude named R&B rapper known as R. Kelly, you know, was sentenced, I believe today, 30 years in prison, man.
Yep.
30 years in prison, man. And you see, brother, I believe the brother have an article a little bit going into what he was, what happened.
Yeah, it says right here on the Newsbreak app, it says, celebrities, R. Kelly sentenced to 30 years in prison for sex trafficking. So look at that, man. All them sacrifices and shit and rituals he had to do just to get all that, man. Just to sell out, man. You got that scripture?
God.
And now look at him. He's in the prison cells for the rest of his life.
Right.
He just sold out to the devil. And the devil always plays a dirty game, man. You want to sell out to the devil, you gotta be ready to get sold out back, man. Because he's a serpent. He's a truce breaker, man. Right.
You gotta be willing to be bitten back, man.
Yeah.
You took the serpent's poisoning. You drunk it. Now you feeling those cause and effects.
That's right. That's why Scripture says, "Who shall pity a man? Who shall pity a charmer bitten by a snake, by a serpent?" Man. This dude was a charmer bitten by a serpent. He playing an Esau face and thinking this shit a game, but he forgot Esau was the serpent.
That's right. I got you. Let the windows up, son. That's right.
It says a federal judge sentenced singer and convicted sexual predator R. Kelly to 30 years in prison Wednesday. Kelly was convicted last September of racketeering and violating the Mann Act, a sex trafficking law, including having sex with underage girls. He could have faced up to life in prison. He basically already facing up to life in prison, man. The man already got gray hairs in his beard, man. Okay, his time is nigh. Okay, and they gave him 30 years in prison. All right, he gonna come out of there an old man, looking like Bill Cosby, man.
Right. You see what happened with Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was allegedly, what it was, he had roofied a woman, and what happened, man? He ended up having to do time in jail, man. All right, he had to do time in jail or prison, one of them. All right, he had to sit down. All right, now it was whatever for the case of whatever he was doing, man. They said he was doing that for a while. Same thing with R. Kelly. You see, this dude R. Kelly be singing about these nasty ass songs. We grew up on. All right, now it's starting to come out that it's the stuff that we used to hear about and listen to, even when he went to trial that he supposedly had won. Now it's all coming out as truth, man. And see, that's how Esau plays his game. He's a dirty, he's a dirty down devil, man. That's right. He play a dirty game. It's like a Monopoly chess game to him, man. Or a chess game. You make those gambles, you better make the right gambles because here you go, you have it where these these singers or these rappers, they come into a certain things like a ritual or whatnot, or certain things within their contract with these devils that they don't want to apply to, or Esau will do certain things that are exposing you. All right, doing certain things to take away and strip you away from the benefits that you have. And here you go, you have R. Kelly, who's allegedly beat that case with no problem, man. Because he had to fight it with whatnot, but it came to he beat that case. He was what? Innocent at that moment, at that time. Was playing that game with Esau. Now he's been found guilty for all the charges that he did from way back then. And now they making him like a goddamn fool.
Yep. Not only
he had that moment where he was doing a video. He was like lashing out.
Y'all killing me with this shit, man.
Y'all killing me with this shit, man. Y'all killing me, man. All that extra stuff. They even clowned him with that because why? there was no way around it. How he set it, you know, how Esau set it up, man.
Yeah.
You know, you took that bag, so now you gotta get the you know, take the repercussions that come with it.
And the thing is, they do those things already, man. Everybody up in those seats, they already do those things, and Esau allows it. But what happens is, if you end up going up against Esau's order, or you know, bucking up against Esau's you know, the deal that you signed and the deal that you made with the damn serpent, he gonna publicly shame you, and then he gonna cast you away into the prisons.
Right.
You know, he gonna take away everything that he gave you, man, and he gonna make you look like nobody. There's men that was famous and professional basketball players and stuff like that, and now on the side of the road is begging for money, man.
Right. Look what happened. Look what happened to that dude. Forgot something with Kaepernick.
Oh yeah, Colin Kaepernick,
man.
Colin Kaepernick, man. You know, he didn't want to take a kneel on that. You know. Nah, he didn't want to stand up to their Pledge of Allegiance.
Right.
He kneeled on their Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh yeah, Khan. He kneeled on the Pledge of Allegiance, the water, and he didn't want to pretty much, you know, salute these devils. You know, by that he had to take the hardest fall that he ever took, and now he over here begging to get back into what he was you know, going against. You know, you see this. That's how this wicked, you know, contracts is set up to be so with Esau Edom, man.
Yeah, cause what? Now he has nothing to fall back on. He get kicked out of Esau's blessings, cause you know the devil can bless you too, man. You get kicked out of the devil's blessings, you ain't gonna get the Lord's blessings when you just got to get the devil's blessings. You know. Now he back in the world, and he can't get the Lord. Neither can he get Esau. You know, so now he's just stuck like Chuck, and he begging Esau, pleading with Esau, I'll do this, I'll sacrifice this many people, I'll sacrifice these many, you know. But it's too late. Once you mess up with the damn devil, you know, that's your car getting pulled, man.
Right. That's you know, he Malcolm in the middle.
That's right. A precept. It's Book of Micah, chapter 2 and verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. So this isn't our rest, man. That man thought he had the kingdom already, man. But he had to do a lot of wicked shit to get that dirty money, man. To get those riches, even that honor and glory that he has, he got it in wickedness. Right. But we're working to get that honor and glory and riches in righteousness, man.
Right.
You know, which takes longer. You know, there's no shortcut to glory, man. And these guys wanted to take the shortcut. They had to sacrifice a lot of things. They had to do a lot of wicked shit, man. You know, but that's a corruptible crown that he had, man. It was a corruptible. It could be taken away at any moment. You know, our crown we're working for is going to be incorruptible, where moth nor rust does corrupt, man.
That's what that's spirit, man. I was thinking of that, man.
This says, go ahead.
God, because you know, as we are building our treasures in the heaven, man, by the works we're doing and putting in that, the diligence, man. All right, so to speak.
Yep.
To the things that we do, man, to the best of our ability.
Putting our brick in, man.
That's right. Just, you know, going into this dude, R. Kelly, man, you know, he took that wrong bag.
Yeah.
You know, with the brothers.
He made an oath with the devil, man. We made an oath with the Lord. He made an oath with the devil, man. Lord say what? You shall keep your oaths. You know? So once we in this thing, it ain't no getting out of this thing, man. And it's the same thing with you and Esau, man. With these damn 2/3 and Esau. Once you in that thing with Esau, ain't no getting out of that shit, man. Thus the Lord, you know, shines his light upon you. But it's more than likely, more than likely that that's not going to happen to you, man.
God.
You know? It says, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you.
Read it from the top.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Right. So, you know, speaking on a wider broad, you know, our people, man, our people find this place as a resting, you know, spot, man. You know, they want to stay here, they want to be here, they want to live here, they don't want to look nowhere else besides here. Okay, where this place known as the Babylon, all right, confusion, all right, it's polluted, man. It tells our people, the scripture says, man, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Yeah.
And it's gonna tell you what. Read on.
It says, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you.
Right. You got everything's polluted here. The water, the food, the air. Okay. The wicked things is around you, man. Everything's polluted with just wickedness. As you know, as it said, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Esau, Edom is the wicked, man.
That's right.
So this place is fully polluted with wickedness. You know?
It says,
go ahead.
It says, it shall destroy you even with a sword destruction.
It said, it shall destroy you with a sword destruction. A sword, you know, goes into, you know, bruise, okay, sickness, diseases. All right, when you look into, you go into the word. All right, distress, painful. All right, these are the things that comes with living in this place. All right, while you trying to find a rest here, Jake, this is what comes with it, man, a destruction. And that leading into what? This place eating you alive.
Yep.
You know?
This is book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 13. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. There's a lot of ways you can fall in this world, man. There's a lot of ways that leads to death and destruction in this world, but there's only one small pathway to the truth, to salvation, man.
Yeah, I know the scriptures talk about, you know, like only, you can only go in one at a time, man.
Yep.
Roughly paraphrasing.
That's right. So narrow that only one can enter in at a time.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, by that being so, you know, this is not an easy route, man. You know, it's not an easy route.
That's right.
You know, that's the route we're going, but it's way of a better chance to go, you know, the not easy route, you know, than to go the easy route, because it's so easy to get caught up in anything and everything that can lead to death and danger, you know, because we're surrounded in the valley of shadow of death, man, which is America. All right, which is set up to you know, full of dangers, man, and set up to destroy you.
That's right. You know, cause this place, man, this place isn't for us, man. All right, it's plain and simple. This place isn't for us, man. Jake don't want to take the discipline route. That's their problem. They don't want to go the harder way. You know, they don't want to take that disciplinary action to themselves. They want to do it the easy way. They want to get riches and fame, glory and honor the easiest way possible. Right. You know, so they go off into selling their souls, you know, not knowing that they were a holy people unto the Lord, YAHAWASHI, you know, not realizing that. You know, Esau made them to think that they were scum and trash so much that they think that their soul has no price to it. So they go and sell their damn soul, man. And along with that, they booty hole, you know, and then thinking that they got some kind of say in this world. There'll be times where this devil don't come through on his plan, and then these damn jakes try to speak up and try to expose them and shit, man. And then that's when they start demonizing you and saying that you this and you that in front of all the public for the whole world to see.
Yep, they do that with that one rap. They do that with all these rappers, man. All these say, because they expose them some type of way, or they even expose themselves, man. Because you got a certain way of that, sacrificing yourself.
That's right.
You know the Wade, man, with his son and him and his image, all right. And you got YK Osiris, man, and his image. You see, a lot of these people who have gone down that route, you see, leading up to this dude, R. Kelly, who is fulfilled, you know, on the left hand side of Esau. Okay, Esau ain't known as the white, so-called white man today, man. You know, in his music industry, he has fulfilled his role as being what? You know, doing his part on that wickedness, man. And now that he done, you know, fulfilled it, now they have no more use for him as a puppet. And you know, I got a precept. This is Matthew 16, verse 26. It says, "For what is a man profited?" So, let me read it again. But it says, "For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul?" So, you know, what shall profit a man, or what shall profit a man, all right, to gain everything on this side? This is in the red letter. Our Lord Yahawashi said, man, what should it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his own soul? All right, meaning like you got all these things, all right, just for you to turn around and lose your soul. All right, and then it says, it says, "Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?" Right. So these people, you got these high elite banking families that have these things set up where, you know, they got these music industries, they got these certain businesses that you have to go through, all right, to get to a certain high level, all right, to get certain quality, to get certain amounts of money.
Yep.
And by taking that certain amount of money, what should I profit you, man?
Yep.
You know,
hey,
you gotta sell yourself. You gotta sell out to these things, and then you turn around, you be miserable as hell.
Yep.
Okay.
Because you sell yourself, man. You sell your damn soul, and you gain all these money, riches, and fame, and all these people watching you. Not only that, you know, these people, you can't even trust the people that you can't trust your fans. You got all these fan clubs and shit, and they claim to be fans, but they really trying to rob you and shit, man. You know, you trying to be a king in a wicked, filthy world. You know, you see how these rappers will jump off stage and try to crowd surf. They get their damn chain snatched and shit. Lil Uzi got his damn diamond, expensive ass diamond, millions of dollars snatched out of his forehead. You know, was ripped right out of his forehead from one of his fans, man. So called, you know. And then you gotta, you know, bend over backwards for this damn devil, man. What's the point of gaining all these riches, but you're somebody else's play toy, man? They do whatever they will with you, man. You know, they know you inside and out. All right. There's no, it doesn't profit you at all, man, because you're gonna be miserable. You're gonna think about that shit when you go to sleep. You know, that's why these men coming out being fruitcakes and fruit flies. They'll tell you got to do that. Oh, you're gonna have to do this and this. Post with this and this. You know. And then now the whole world thinking you're a fruit fly, but really you was never really like that, man.
All right, look what happened to that dude, Young Thug, man.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. I'm looking at his case too, man, because he was in the rap. That's another rapper who was playing in the field with these devils, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, playing for keeps for what? The keep that image and keep that certain flow of money coming in, and then guess what? He landed on that Russian roulette.
Yep.
You know.
Hey, you saw it to these people. You become even a bigger slave, man. As the book of Baruch, chapter 3 and verse 8 says, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity." So we are still in our captivity. What makes you think you're going to gain some kind of part in Esau's kingdom, man?
Leverage. Mm-hmm.
If you got some kind of part in Esau's kingdom, it's because he's using you to destroy the rest of your people. You know, he'd rather have a few famous jakes be famous and have the rest of the whole, you know, entire nation of Israel destroyed than, you know, none of them be famous at all and have hard time controlling them, man. You know, this was one of his control methods and war tactics that he placed upon the people. That's why the scripture says, the people, you know, the leaders of my people, destroy the ways of thy path, cause thee to err, you know, roughly paraphrasing, you know, because the leaders of our people are jakes being ruled by Esau, being told what to do by Esau. Esau tells them, oh, rap about drugs. Oh, rap about abortions. Oh, rap about being a harlot. You know, rap about killing your brothers.
All right, rap about being a gang banger, a thug, you know.
And they sanction them to push out that vibration, and these demons jump on the smallest of Jake, man. And then you got Jake in the hood killing each other off of these songs.
Right, they push these type of vibration of songs, knowing that it ends up affecting Jake mental state, man. Okay, because your state, think about it, your state that you're living in, you know, Jake in the lowest incomes, certain areas, okay, the ghettos, all right, the gutters, as they would say, okay, you know, think about those certain situations, and then they have it where they push this certain image, okay, this certain music vibration that goes into that, you know, they play around with, you know, the music, they play around with the vibrations and melodies that puts a certain high tone or put a certain high what's the word I'm looking for the lack of better words, just vibration on you to where it leads to you want to think negative and think like that and pick on and put on that disguise, man. You know, you got Jake out here you got Jake that's not even out here trying to, you know, not even live that lifestyle, just picking up lifestyle they picking up from these false advertisers, man. These rappers, you know, these rappers not even living this lifestyle that they claiming to live, but they out here pushing it, and Jake around here picking it up.
Yeah,
you know,
they pushing out the ways of death,
and that's what Esau wants for our people to continue in, because hey, it's said in Psalms 83, man, that crafty counsel. Yeah, you know, they want to cut us off from being a nation, man. That's right. They want to cut Israel off from being a nation, man. Paraphrasing. So, but by that being so, that's all a part of their gimmick, you know. So when you look at these certain singers, rappers, they all just playing on a part of their script. You know, just for a little piece of change, all right, to get a little nibble out of the huge pie that's not even involved in. They're not even involved. They're just slaves to it, man.
Yeah, and all this riches and stuff don't really belong to them like that, man. It's borrowed money. They on borrowed money. They become famous. They just in bigger debts.
They got credit cards, man.
Yeah.
They got credit cards that's just past the normal person, average person's debt. You know, if you got a credit card, your credit card max out at 5,000. That's the max, right? Where you go, they got millions of credit. They can go up to 10 million. They can go up to, round and past that, But if they want their credit card to be past 10 million, you gotta do other stuff. If past 5 million, past, those 5 million, you gotta make certain sacrifices. See, these people, these elites in them, they give out these certain little branches within the music industry. Those black cards, you ever heard about those black cards? You get a black card, you swiping that bitch all damn day, and you just pulling out money, money. Money. You just spending money. Well, within that, you're building up that heavy chain with on your neck. It's just something that's more of a debt. You see it through R. Kelly. He couldn't get out of that fat ass debt.
Yeah.
You see? He
wasn't popping no more, man. Exactly. He wasn't a hot topic no more. Nobody listen to this shit no more. I haven't heard an R. Kelly song in forever, man.
I got a precept.
Let me finish this off real quick.
Go ahead.
It says, "We are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse." And not only that, man, these rappers, they on, being that they're on borrowed money, they gotta borrow money, just to make a song. They make a song, depending on how much money that song makes, they gotta pay all that back to them, and that's why they be so broke, man. They would start making their own, their own T-shirts and shit, making their own advertisements and selling their own stuff, man. Because they got to make money somehow to pay back that debt, man. So it says, "And to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power."
Right. And we are subject to payments now, man. We got to go to work to pay our bills. We got to go to work to take care of the things that we have to be, subject to, man. You got to pay your light bill. You got to pay your rent. You got to pay, your car insurance. It's every goddamn thing you can think of. You got to go to Esau and need your help. Need their help for it, You got to go to these devils for them to completely help you in a certain situation that you might be in. And we don't want to go to these damn devils, but we got to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because why? This is part of our curses, man. A part of our curses that we had to go to these devils to ask them for help. I believe that's in Deuteronomy.
It says, "And to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power," man.
Right, man. So, we are of our forefathers, man. Living these things now.
Yeah, and the Lord has scattered us here, to be subject to payment. So you got to remember, no matter what you do, how big you get in this world, in this country, you got to be subject to payments, man. If the littlest peon, Jake, is going to be subject to payment, so is the biggest, and the mightiest, man. These guys are actual hardcore slaves, man. They think that it's like that. These rappers be crying out for help in their videos, on their live videos. They be thinking nobody watching them on their live videos. But these devils can see that without showing it popping up as a view. So they be expressing themselves on the live videos how, they had to do this, they had to do that. They feel shitty for this and that. And this rap game is not what you think it is. Oh, don't join the rap game. These people are crying out for help because they're going through it in that bitch, man.
Fine, I got a precept.
Go ahead, King.
Use it on that?
Yeah.
Come. I mentioned a scripture earlier about in the Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48 says, "Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord YAHAWASHI shall send against thee, and hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee."
Oh my God.
So, hey man, we got to go down to these devils in the need of everything. We hungry. We need clothes. We need anything, everything, man. We gotta go to these devils for it, man. All right. Leading back to that scripture we brought earlier about subject to payments, man.
That's right.
All right. We gotta go back to these devils because at the end of the day, it's a part of our curses. All right. And we gotta ask this devil for this and that and this and that. And we turn around, still gotta ask the devil again. And we giving them our money. It's a cycle, man. Okay? But it's all part of because what we went off at. But leaning back to, leaning back up to where this R. Kelly situation, this dude, what? You can't run away from these
curses, man.
These curses, man. You can't run away from thinking you're gonna get the high life and then thinking you're gonna live it like that. It's it don't work that way. I got another precept. We can close it out with this, brother. If you ain't got anything else. This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 4. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath.
They don't even profit you in these times. Because what? You had all that money, all them riches. Yeah, you got 30 years in prison, man.
Right.
And that's probably without bail, man. So that money ain't gonna help you. You sentenced to 30 years in prison. How you gonna get up out of there? That's 30 years of your life. That man was going through it. He was really stressing and crying. You heard him weeping in the video because he was, sincerely weeping from his heart because he knows that, it's the devil just trying to get him back for whatever he fucked up on, man. So y'all kill me with this, man. There's no way around it, man. Now you gotta suffer the consequence for your fuck up against Esau's contract, man.
Right. It says, but righteousness delivered from death. So hey, man. That's why we on this journey now, man. Lord willing, Yabashma Shabbat Zada, that we be delivered, all right, from these troubling times, man.
That's right.
Lord willing, Yabashma Shabbat Zada, we be able to elect. Because, hey, man, we already forsaken the things that wickedly that Esau is trying to provide, man. Okay? Because these things, man, it's not going to profit you in the day of wrath. In the day of wrath, when Yahweh shall bring that sudden destruction, man.
That's right.
Death, famine, sword, plagues. Or these things are coming. And we're about to, it's about to be a rude awakening for the ones that don't know and that's living their life like how they living it, man.
Right.
So we're in some scary times, man. And we, Lord willing, y'all about the Zah that, even ones that's doing this work that would be saved in those times, man.
That's right.
Because Lord said he saved it in the time of affliction. All right. So we're surely approaching those days, man. And we just want to be right. So, this guy, man, he had to sit down. I believe there's a video on it. You can play the video a little bit.
I'm gonna put it in the class. I was
Okay,
gonna mess up the screen record.
Well, then with that, go ahead and close it out. You can close it out, brother.
All right, we truly hope this lesson was edifying to you. You may listen in truth and sincerity. So next time, Yahshua, we give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAKAKODASH. Shalom.
Shalom.